Hyenas. That's
check. 84, 32, 76. Omaha.
Beach.
Omaha has a beach.
I know. It is a beach.
Really?
Omaha Beach, yeah. That's what... That was the invasion of Normandy.
That Omaha is the name of a boat. Named after the city that is in a shitty part of America that has no beach. The nearest beach is 3 days away.
Nebraska. Alright. That was good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the smoking table. My name is Dre.
I'm Jay.
I'm Deric the Jedi.
And this is episode 25.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is episode 25. I just fucked that up. It is episode 25.
25. It's like
So,
half of 50.
Half of 50. It's one away from half a year.
Yeah, it is.
Since we do this
Yeah.
once a week. Except for the 2 weeks we took off. So, technically we've already gone half a year doing this.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it'll be a full year and sometime in the summer. So.
Yeah, well. Alright, so getting straight into weed news. We have good news this week.
Actually, I was going to report that we still needed about 45 grand, but before we started the podcast, and I got a chance to refresh my news and found out that as of today, all the petitions are in for Unite for Care for the medical marijuana to be on the ballot. And from what it's looking like, it's also going to be Amendment 2 again. So,
nice.
same, last first, same as the first. But this time, we have to make sure that it passes.
Everyone needs to go out and vote.
Let's go.
I actually re-registered down here, so now I can vote down here.
Sweet.
Yeah, because otherwise I was Volusia County.
I've never registered to vote. Should I?
Yeah, otherwise P. Diddy will get you with a gun.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to know what they do backstage as those rock the vote rallies to the people who are unregistered.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So that's awesome. So now we get a second chance to vote for medical marijuana, which once we pass that, because it's got to work this time, then we can start moving on to maybe getting recreational marijuana in the near future, before 2020.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to pass. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. But, I mean, at least Florida lawmakers are paying attention because they are killing themselves right now trying to put together a more comprehensive medical marijuana bill than the one that hasn't even been implemented yet to try to make their own rules as far as medical marijuana goes.
See,
so they're trying to pass a bill before this even goes on the ballot. And basically so that they can set what illnesses qualify for medical marijuana.
See, that's insane. I think, honestly, after Colorado and all that other stuff, that this shouldn't even be an issue. Like, we should just legalize it and do exactly what they're doing and be happy. Not just us as a state, but the whole country.
It's always going to be an issue because there's always a difference between what people want and what will benefit a politician.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want marijuana, but marijuana isn't putting money into a politician's pocket and may even hurt his chances of making money somewhere else.
They don't care.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fucking politician, no assholes.
But didn't marijuana didn't marijuana raise a lot of money? Like,
Yeah,
And
for
tax revenue for the state.
For the state, that
Oh,
doesn't
just
help
for
a
the-
politician.
Oh.
Down
I mean,
here.
right now, nobody's. I mean, there are some. Let me not say nobody. I'm pretty sure there are some. But nobody's lining the pockets of the politicians to move forward marijuana like people are fighting against it.
Yeah.
And that's what it all comes down to is the financial backing.
It's a lot easier to give a politician money to say no to weed or just ignore weed than it is to say, hey, here's some money, please promote weed.
Like weed commercials?
Yeah, because honestly, you can pay a politician to completely avoid the subject completely and not even care about it. As we saw in some of the debates when they asked questions, they kind of just...
Not directly, though.
Not directly.
They just make donations to their campaign fund or charity or whatever.
Hey, Mr. Trump, here's
Yeah,
$50 million. Don't talk about weed.
Sure, Marty. Do not fight.
You're usually spot on with your impressions. That I'm not believing the Trump on that one.
Yeah.
I never really listened
So that was just your generic billionaire white guy voice?
I honestly thought they were trying to do the guy Doc from Back to the Future for a second.
I thought he sounded a little bit like Papadopoulos.
Sure, I won't talk about marijuana.
You gotta pucker your lips more. You're getting more of a Steven Seagal kind
Yeah,
of
that sounded
face.
more Bernie Sanders
I
than
don't know.
Donald Trump.
Alright, so Deric the Jedi is gonna work on his Donald Trump impression.
Alright,
so-
I'll impress you guys.
Medical marijuana is going to be on the ballot.
Yeah.
That is for sure at this point. So, for all of you who would like to see medical marijuana somewhere in Florida other than on a ballot, it's in our hands now.
You can vote.
It's in our hands.
All right, so moving on.
Was that Alanis Morissette?
What?
Nothing. Moving on. Oh, moving on. To me?
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, cool. So, that was weed news. Very excited about the medical marijuana finally being on the ballot down here. So, earlier we were talking, and apparently I'm a horrible person.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you say I'm a horrible person. He remembers.
I'll go ahead and work the lead in on this one. Think about, like, all the things that, like, make a person. All the things that you've seen over your life that make you feel and shape the way that you are. Like, Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness is a good movie. It's
Exactly.
a great movie.
All right, let me just get straight into it. Dre has never seen Forrest Gump. How the hell have you never seen Forrest Gump?
Because I don't care about the movie.
Why, man?
I don't know. It's just like... I don't know. Tom Hanks playing a slow guy who plays ping pong to join the army and chases after his girlfriend.
It goes all through history, though. It's awesome.
It's
Yeah,
harder to find somebody who has only seen Forrest Gump once than there is to find somebody who has never seen that movie.
His girlfriend had AIDS.
See, there's too much going on in the movie.
But that's the thing, though. It's the roller coaster of the events of the time. And that's when, in 86-ish in the early 80s when him and Jenny got back together, I mean, that's when AIDS started to crop up. So, I mean, it was a part of the storyline as well. So, I mean, it basically goes...
But how did Jenny get
AIDS?
AIDS?
Because she was a whore.
Jenny was a whore.
Yeah, and she was on drugs.
And he still loved her.
Yeah, they grew up together.
Like
She was the love of his life.
He met her on a bus.
Her dad used to touch her. Like, I mean, there's so much going on in this movie. I have no idea how you never saw this movie.
I've never had any want or like desire to see Forrest Gump. I know about the chocolate joke, and that's the only thing I know.
Dude, Forrest Gump is a world of its own, dude. Like everything that happened in that span of time is in Forrest Gump. I'm telling you, it's like a very well thought together history lesson.
It is a history lesson, dude. But like he was in Vietnam and stuff.
But was he like full retard?
He was like 75.
He had a learning disability. He was like 25. Yeah, he was like below average.
Okay, because like I've seen Leonardo DiCaprio and Was Eating Gilbert Grape, and I love that movie. Then I've seen Rain Man, and I love that movie.
I've never seen Rain Man.
No, Forrest was just simple-minded.
See, how am I bad though that I've never seen Forrest Gump, but he's never seen Rain Man?
Because Rain Man, depending on your age range and where you grew up, you may or may not have seen it.
I thought Rain Man was like much better than...
You've never even seen it, so how can you judge?
Rain Man?
No, you
said...
Oh,
than Forrest Gump?
Yeah, you were about to say it's better than Forrest Gump.
Rain Man is like, a universal classic, but so is stuff like Arsenic and Old Lace or Scarface or The Godfather, and I mean, you
Arsenic
can find...
and Old Lace?
Yeah.
What's that?
Never seen that.
That's way older. That's like 1940s or 50s.
Oh shit, no, I haven't seen that.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Depending on when you grew up, there are certain movies where you could have or could not have watched. For your age range, Forrest Gump, you should have seen that movie.
Alright, so I guess I'll try out Forrest Gump.
It's a great movie.
I'll watch Forrest Gump sometime before the next episode.
It's a great movie. There's so much stuff going on. And the funny thing is not only was Forrest Gump encompassing things that happened in that point in time, but it also implanted itself into today. Because the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, is a part of Forrest Gump. Him and Bubba Buford, which was his friend from Vietnam.
The black guy.
They were supposed to, when they leave Vietnam, become shrimp boat captains because Bubba knew everything about shrimp. But Bubba died in Vietnam, and Forrest went on to fulfill that dream and created Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, and he gave Bubba's mom Bubba's share of the money from the company and everything.
So is this movie real?
This movie is a fictitious movie, but it brings the real world into it.
So does Bubba Gump Shrimp named after the movie?
Yeah, Bubba Gump. I don't know if it was named after the movie. I'm pretty sure it was, but Bubba Gump Shrimp Company is fictionally owned by Bubba and Forrest Gump.
So did Forrest Gump become a shrimp fisherman in the movie too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he became
and Lieutenant Dan became his first mate since Bubba died.
You know how he suddenly became amazing at the shrimping? It's because I heard this was an actual thing. All the other boats got
yeah, they got caught up in the hurricane.
Yeah.
And that hurricane was actually an event in that time too.
There's so many histories.
See.
Yeah, see, here it is. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company Restaurant and Seafood Market is a restaurant chain inspired by the 1994 film Forrest Gump. It actually started in 1996. It was inspired by the film to make an actual company. So
this guy, Forrest, goes from teenager to old man because there's a lot of shit he does.
It's the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. So it's him and as a kid, him as, a teenager in mid and 20s, and then in his 30s is when he goes back to find Jenny, and Jenny tells him that she has AIDS and she's going to die soon, and they had a kid. They conceived a kid the last time that they were together, and he didn't know about it. Dude, I'm telling you this whole movie, and you need to just watch it. Because everybody who is listening to this has probably seen Forrest Gump. So I'm just telling them a whole bunch of shit they already know.
That's crazy. I'll watch it. It sounds awesome. I'm going to try it. I'm going to watch it. Do you have it? No.
I may.
It's on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes, it is.
Forrest Gump's on Netflix.
I'm gonna see it right now.
Show me right now.
I'm gonna fucking show you. Hold on.
Alright, so it's on Netflix, so I'll watch it on Netflix then.
There you go.
And then that will make you guys happy and you can leave me alone about not watching a movie.
No, next episode you have to share what you learned with the audience about
Like
Forrest Gump.
like a book
It was like a
report.
book report.
Yay!
Your parents have to sign.
Andre's book report. I'm gonna write a book
You either
report.
get a check plus or a check minus.
Forrest Gump in the comments, you have to put like a quote from the movie, and you're like, "Life is like a box of chocolates.
I'm not even gonna use that quote.
You never know what you're gonna
I'm
get."
gonna use something from the AIDS part of the movie.
AIDS. They never say AIDS though.
How does she? Never mind. I'm gonna watch the movie. Are you admiring my lighter that shows me all my favorite parts of a pig?
That is pretty cool.
I showed my daughter where to get bacon from.
Why do you traumatize kids? Like, I told my son where hamburgers came from.
Yeah.
He flipped his shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That storm took about a month and a half to blow over.
Don't tell him what veal is.
Like, his honest response to that was, "Why would you tell me that?"
I don't want to know where my food comes from. Just want to eat it. Picture a clown murdering a cow to make McDonald's.
Or a Jack in the Box head.
God, that'd be terrifying.
Remember the commercials from him with the Jack in the Box?
I don't remember Jack
There's
in the
not
Box
even-
commercials.
Jack in the Box had a salmonella outbreak in the 90s here in Florida, which is why all the stores closed down.
Oh shit.
Okay. That's a good reason to close down.
Yeah, it was bad.
Isn't that what happened with Chipotle?
Chipotle?
Chipotle. I don't thought...
What'd you say?
Somebody I know...
Chipotle?
Yeah, they call it Chipotle. They're from
That's
Nebraska.
Awesome.
Japan.
They're from Nebraska?
And they always call it Chipotle.
Are they from Omaha?
Oh, I don't know where they're... Omaha. That's the word of the day, kids.
Oh, it's from Omaha.
I miss Pee Wee Herman.
I miss Pee Wee Herman. It's so amazing. Everyone just pick the fuck out.
You guys.
Was that Pee Wee Herman after smoking for 20 years?
I'm sad that, like, my lifelong dream as far as Pee Wee Herman went was to fart in the couch. Because it was alive and its mouth is like right there.
Fuck you, Couchy.
What part of its body is like its cushion where Pee Wee sits? Like,
It's the part of the mouth, like the crease between the cushion and the
lip.
bottom was like the mouth.
so Pee Wee sitting on his lips?
Yeah, the whole time. I love that Lawrence Fishburne was in it. That's what always made me so happy, was that Lawrence Fishburne was in it.
I'm not even gonna mess with it. He's Fishborn on this show.
Am I saying his name wrong? Oh,
It might be Fishburne, but I mean,
it's
it doesn't
Fishburne.
matter.
It's burned fish. Oh man, he bought all. Oh my god, that's a whole other story. When his daughter did a porno.
Yeah, I was about to mention that, and
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I just shouldn't mention it.
No, he bought all of his daughter's pornos, trying to make him disappear.
Lawrence Fishburne is the guy from like The Mummy and shit.
The white guy?
Yeah.
You think about Brandon
Brendan Fraser?
Lawrence Fishburne is
Fuck am I
Morpheus from
thinking
The
of, bro?
Matrix.
I don't know.
Brandon Fisher is an awesome actor.
Brandon Fraser wishes he was Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
Did you just call him Fish?
Yeah, I did. I don't know. I was hoping nobody caught that, but you guys got it.
Even if we didn't, the mic got it.
What was he in? That movie where he's from the future.
Encino Man?
Blast of the Past.
What?
Blast from the Past. Non-Encino Man. That's a Pauly Shore movie.
Yeah, but that was
That's when he
Brandon
was a
Fraser.
caveman, yeah.
Yeah.
But Brandon Fraser was also in Blast from the Past, where his dad built a bomb shelter. Christopher Walken was his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Clueless.
Oh yeah, when they finally came out.
Yeah. That was a good movie. I love that movie.
He's played a lot of like weird movies like that.
Monkey Bones.
Yeah.
Monkey Bones is the shit. Brandon Fraser was such a dope actor. Bedazzled. He brought Dudley Do-Right to life when no one should have done that. He did it.
Oh man, he's gonna be reminded of that someday.
Oh yeah, I'm
Maybe
sure he
he'll listen to
does.
the show. Maybe he's reminded of it every day. You did Dudley Do-Right. Dudley Do-Right barely had his own show. He was a spin-off from fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah.
You guys want to see something really neat?
You did a D-rate movie about a B-list cartoon.
Now, for something you guys really like.
Dudley Do-Right.
Right? That's the squirrel.
Yeah, Rocky.
I hated that show.
You hated Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yes.
Why?
Because as an 80s baby, when everybody was fucking ADHD diagnosed, the last thing I need is you cutting in the middle of my cartoon and then coming back to it 5 minutes later when I have no idea what the fuck was going on.
I don't remember any of this plot.
There's no plot.
Like, it started the cliffhanger bullshit. I hate Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like, don't sit there and wait an extra fucking 15 seconds to tell me whether or not this motherfucker's right. Especially if I already know the answer, because then you just wasting my time.
I know this motherfucker's wrong. I want to watch more of the show. I hate how like the episode would end and you'd have to wait, but you know those motherfuckers recorded that shit all in one day.
Yeah.
They got like 10 weeks of an episode in one day.
I know.
And then you gotta come back tomorrow where they start from 25,000. Like, continue on with the same motherfucker.
Like,
You know-
come on, man.
I like Cash Cab.
I love Cash Cab.
Yeah. But I mean, Cash Cab, I mean,
That's suspenseful.
you gotta speed that shit up.
That's suspenseful as hell.
You gotta make that go fast because you're trying to get to from one. If I ever got in the Cash Cab, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going across town.
I used to watch like how long the thing
You
was.
don't know until you tell them where they're
Yeah.
going.
I used to watch how long the thing was, like before they show you how long the route was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a long ride.
I'm gonna get a lot of knowledge on this one.
They're gonna quit.
I'd just be so pissed if it dropped me
Long
off.
rides can be bad though sometimes too, because I mean, you can get 3 strikes after the first fucking 2 blocks, and then you gotta get the fuck out.
They drop you off in Brooklyn.
You have to get another cab. After the excitement of having the Cash Cab. Finally got it, and I fucking lost. Now I have to
And
get
now
a
you
real
gotta
cab.
pay for the rest of your fucking ride
Yeah.
too.
That would suck. Fucking Cash Cab. Should make a show called Cash Bus. Everyone on the bus gets to answer questions.
One question at a time.
No, you just yell out questions and then you get fights on the bus. Everyone who doesn't get... Each round, you eliminate 2 people off the bus.
They have to stop.
The old lady and the guy in the wheelchair, they didn't answer a question. Get off the bus.
Yeah, but then you just have people like following the fucking bus until the winner gets off.
Oh yeah, the show's never going to be good. Fox might buy it. Shout out to Fox for the very good programming that I enjoy to watch. Oh my god, we saw this show the other day. What was the name of that show?
Something Tribeca. With
Angie Tribeca.
yeah, Angie Tribeca.
You saw it?
And,
No.
Rashida
Oh,
Jones in
dude,
it.
it was right after American Dad. Like, literally, it was like 2 hours of just dying from laughing. Because the new episode of American Dad was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Angie Tribeca came on, and it's like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but 1,000 times just nonsense.
Yeah, just very slapstick comedy type. But it was hilarious though.
It was so fucking funny. My brain hurt afterwards. You should watch it. Check it out. It's on
I will.
TBS. Mondays at 9:30.
I watched American Ultra.
What is that?
I thought you told me about it.
No.
Never mind. Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart.
Oh, the stoner.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah. Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart make an oddly good match in acting.
Because they're both depressed teenagers.
Fucking emo party.
Yeah. Honestly, in that movie Adventureland where they worked at the amusement park,
loved that movie.
the biggest name in the movie was Ryan Reynolds, and he ruined the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one cared about him. Everyone else was hilarious, but Ryan Reynolds.
No one ever cares about Ryan Reynolds.
He's an A-list celebrity with like D-list personality. Like other than his movies have been pretty horrible.
All of them.
All
Waiting.
of them. His independent films, the ones that he's not trying to shove down your throat, are good.
Yeah.
But like
I like Waiting.
the one with Sandra Bullock was garbage.
Waiting too.
Just Friends was garbage.
Yeah.
Green Lantern was garbage. Deadpool should be good.
His silver screen stuff is better than his movie theater shit. All his straight to DVD films, I mean, they're at least tolerable because of the other people who are in them.
Have you ever seen Chaos Theory?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that movie was good.
Yeah.
That was good. It's an independent movie Ryan Reynolds did.
What's it about?
He was this guy who was super, super organized and wrote notes and lists of everything he had to do, but then his wife left him and told him that his daughter was his best friend's actual child.
Oh, shit.
So he started using the note thing, but he would just write things that he wanted to do, and then he'd pick them off the list, and he'd just do the shit. So it was awesome. Like, one was, like, learn how to ride a motorcycle, and then, like, this chick hit on him. He's like, go home with this chick or go home by myself. Shuffled him up and then picked the card, and he did whatever the card said.
Wow.
That's a good movie. That, Nines. There's a couple good movies he did, but they're not any of the big screen movies.
B movies are good.
They're always good. I love you.
Brandon Fraser thinks so.
That's where your money's got to come from at one point in time.
Yeah.
So, I remember what else I wanted to talk. What's up, Derek? You seem excited.
I don't know. Too much Star Wars.
There's a lot of Star Wars. We've done a lot of Star Wars.
Brandon Fraser.
But we're talking about acting. And, like, Daisy Ridley, she worked as a waitress when she got casted.
Well, yeah, all
Yeah, that was
actresses
cool.
are waitresses.
No, I'm stupid.
No, you're not.
No, it's waitressing. Let me stop. I'm not even gonna put that in there. Nope.
No.
Nope.
So she was an unknown. Like, no one ever knew about her. She was a waitress.
Yeah, she did, like, in England, she did, like, student films.
Is she English?
Yeah.
So she has
No,
a...
Australian.
She's Australian.
Close enough.
Yeah.
That accent's real. Is basically.
Yeah. So, okay. Because one thing I always hated about The Force Awakens is that John Boyega has to sound like he's American.
Yeah.
His accent is really awesome, and I really like it. And I liked him when he did From the Block, or Attack the Block. And then now I'm like...
I haven't seen any of the other movies. I've seen, like, just interviews of him talking.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
He jokes around a lot.
He does. I would too if I was on Star Wars.
You want to throw Adele in there too, since you guys are talking about accents?
I love Adele.
I know you do.
She sounds like she's fucking from, like, top of the morning to ya.
She sounds like what a drunk Irishman would sound like. Like, she literally, like, she sounds like she's a bad fucking bitch. That's what it is, that
Top of the
accent.
morning to ya, Adele.
Yeah, like, she'd get drunk, she'd smash a pint and then fucking punch you in the face. That's the voice Adele has. But then she sings, and you're like...
And then she'll call you later and be like, hello?
Hello?
It's me.
It's me.
How are you?
Try calling you 1,000 times. Why you ain't answering my damn phone calls?
What the fuck is going on? I didn't message you.
And then it's just going to turn all bad again.
There's a sign on your phone that says at least 99.
Oh, man. I love Adele. I think her last album was awesome, and her new album is pretty dope, too. I think the only reason I love her is because, like, her music is actually really good.
It is.
It's super good, man.
Rolling.
Like, her voice. The lyrics.
She has an amazing voice.
She has an amazing voice. And, like, she doesn't even have to try. Like, you see some musicians and they're on stage and they're like, she's just like, on point every time.
I like her voice. I don't listen to a lot of her. I listen to what's mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
And although it sounds amazing, it sounds like she's singing like some fucking Taylor Swift shit.
Oh, yeah, the lyrics are totally Taylor Swift. She is the sad English version of Taylor Swift. Like, Taylor Swift is like, I'm poppy and exciting, and I'll tell you about my breakups in a good way.
Shake, shake.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Me and Tay Tay are friends. That's what I call her because we're homies.
Get out of my house.
I tricked an 8-year-old to think that I knew Taylor Swift.
What are you gonna call Adele, Addie?
No,
I don't know.
I call her
Adele Beckham Jr.
gonna say that. Oh shit.
That is the funniest picture I've seen in a while.
You need to send that to me so you can put it on the Tumblr. Either way, Adele's pretty cool. But yeah, like you said, she is Taylor Swift, just with a more Britishy, sad voice and slower. I wish Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift though too. I don't know why. I think it's because it's catchy music. I think I'm enthralled by catchy music.
You are.
I am.
You like pop music. You like
I do.
pop music.
And I'm not afraid to admit it.
I'm not gonna say that.
What?
No.
What? You gotta say it now.
No.
Say it.
My guilty pleasure song. That's fucking like we all have that one song that's like everyone will think you're weird as fuck for liking because you're like either opposite gender or something or fucking.
What's your song?
Go ahead, get it out.
Tell me
It'll make you feel better. Get it off your chest.
Lips Are Moving by fucking Megan Trainor.
I like Megan Trainor. I think Megan Trainor is actually pretty hot.
I love Megan Trainor. She's hot. And when she first did All About That Bass, I couldn't see that much bass. But now that she's progressed and she's more into music, I'm seeing a lot more bass and I'm loving it. Like, I'm sorry, that song she did with Charlie Puth, the Marvin Gaye, Turn Me On, she was bent over that piano. I was like, bam, there's the bass. I see the bass and I'm all about it now.
Where is she now, though? I mean, is she still doing songs?
She just did a song not too long ago with John Legend.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it. Yeah,
she's doing good still, yeah. Like, I thought All About That Bass was going to be that one poppy hit that she had and then she was going to be done. Because I'm like, where do you go from this?
Yeah, because, I mean, it was real throwback and it's
Yeah.
like you can't keep doing that style. That is definitely a nostalgia song.
Yeah, pretty much. So, like, I thought she was done. And then she has a really amazing voice. She can sing very well.
Yeah.
Like, to be able to match up with John Legend, like, that's pretty good because John Legend's a great singer, too.
That's because John Legend's mouth is huge.
Oh, my God, it's so huge and he's so small. Oh, man.
Looks like Pac-Man.
Waka, 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 waka. That's cool because his wife looks like a bead. So, he eats it. She
looks like a lollipop. She has like a real small frame and a big head.
A huge head. Huge. I dislike her. She makes me hate that lip sync battle show because I had to watch her on it.
I was wondering, like, you know how Avatar, the first one,
Yeah.
had Sam Worthington?
Yeah.
I liked him as an actor, kinda, when he was around and shit. Like Avatar 2, because he hasn't done shit in years.
You don't need to do shit when you sign on to Avatar, man.
Like, is he gonna be in
you
Avatar
just
2?
get those
Yeah.
Avatar checks.
Yeah, you know he's getting royalties for the movie.
He's never, like, rekindled his career?
He doesn't need to have a career.
Why?
Because
What's he
he's
doing?
Avatar. Bro.
That's like the same as doing Star Wars. What else have you seen Admiral Akbar in?
What else have you seen?
Where
Mark
have you seen
Hamill?
that squid anywhere else?
Exactly, bro. That squid never did anything. He said it. I can't even do that right now. Fuck. You got that one movie. That's all you need, bro. What has Chris Evans done since becoming Captain America?
The Human Torch? Well, because he was the Human Torch.
Before Captain America.
Before Captain America?
Yeah, the Human Torch was his first
nothing.
attempt at being a superhero. He became Captain America in, I think, 2008.
Yeah, the Human Torch was like 2000. That was when I first moved up here. I think it was 2006.
Yeah. He did Snowpiercer, which was an independent movie that went on Netflix. Other than that, Chris Evans has done Captain America.
Robert Downey Jr. did a movie.
Well, because Robert Downey Jr.
Zach
is
Galifianakis.
I hated that fucking movie. Like, have you ever been angry while watching
That
something?
made me so. I wanted to punch my TV.
So mad at that movie.
Like I wanted to find Zach Galifianakis and just hurt him for him,
And just be like, you are the worst human being ever.
and then send a picture to Robert Downey and be like,
God,
I did what you were too pussy to do. I can't sit through another hour of this. I paused the movie, found this dude, and whooped this motherfucking ass.
Oh shit, that'd be hilarious. Zach Galifianakis got his ass whooped because of a movie. I wasn't even that person. It doesn't matter.
You were too good in character.
Due date.
Yeah,
Due date.
When they were at the cliff, I was like, you push him off this cliff. You push him off this cliff right fucking now. Because that's when he had confessed everything.
Oh my god, I would have killed him. Speaking of Zach Galifianakis, have you guys ever seen the movie Operation Endgame?
No.
Okay, it's literally like one of the funniest spy movies I've ever seen. It's got a bunch of people in it. It had Zach Galifianakis in it. Adam Scott was in it. And pretty much like it was this office that had Alpha Team and Delta Team. Mm-hmm. They were both spies, but Alpha Team thought they were better than Delta Team. So one day the lady in charge of everything decided to lock down the entire facility and make Alpha Team and Delta Team fight each other to the death. And it had like Ving Rhames in it and everything. And everyone had code names.
I want to be on his team.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, he died. And all of them are just dying in brutal fucking deaths.
Who's Ving Rhames?
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames is a smaller Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah. This guy right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Rob Corddry was in the movie. Oh, I gotta download it. We gotta
Wasn't
watch
he on, yeah, he was on Tu Wong Fu with John Wick was on, no, that was, Wesley Snipes. Yeah, it was Ving Rhames too.
Tu Wong Fu?
Where they were dressed in drag. Him and John Leguizamo and fucking Wesley Snipes.
Oh, God, yeah, back in the day. It was an older movie,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Oh, my God. I accidentally watched that on HBO when I was 12 years old.
Fucked your whole world up, I'm sure.
It did. It fucked me up so bad. HBO was not something for 12-year-olds in the 90s, okay? It was bad. I watched that movie. There was another movie I saw that really fucked me up, and it was based in Chicago, and it had Cuba Gooding Jr. and Emilio Estevez in it, I think, and they witnessed a crime, and they ran away from the thing, and they were being hunted down the whole night.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I remember that movie.
Oh, I watched that, and it was near my home. It was, like, filmed near where I lived, and I was like, done. I don't want to fucking do this shit. I don't want to... There's crime out there, Mom. Why are you letting me see this shit? Oh, man, those movies fucked me up so bad.
You see what they did to Emilio Estevez?
Emilio!
Because they witnessed a murder or something.
Yeah, they witnessed a murder and they had to go in the sewer. Oh, I gotta remember the fucking name. I think it was Cuba Gooding Jr.
Emilio Estevez's IMDb because, I mean, it'd be easier to pull his list.
Because he didn't do shit. Oh, my God. I keep wanting to say Run All Night, but that was a new movie. That one was also very fucking cool. Judgment Night.
Yeah, Judgment
Night. Yep. Right. Oh, there you go. That fucked me up. Oh, man. That was such a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
We just talked about it.
Yeah, these...
I can't even remember if they made it or how they made it.
They made it. They had to go through the sewers.
They were going through the sewers to get to the other side of town, yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. got really fucked up. I don't think he made it. Emilio made it. But Cuba got his leg fucked up. I think he got shot.
Yep.
Yeah. And they have the full movie right here on YouTube. Jeremy Piven dies.
Yep. That was the other way. Jeremy Piven was an asshole even in that movie.
Yep. Dennis Leary was the bad guy. You don't know who okay.
I'm not good with names.
Nah,
okay?
it's alright. I understand. I know a lot of people who aren't. I mean, like, I literally fill my mind with useless knowledge sometimes.
What the fuck is this? I've never seen this.
What?
Rated X with Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez. They did a movie together?
I didn't know that.
In 2000. Oh, it's a television film.
That's why.
Yeah. So that's crazy that the Sheen/Estevez brothers did a movie together, but I don't think I'm ever going to watch it.
I'll never watch it. Ever.
I'll never eat a bread and toast to it.
I mean, if they want to do like 2.5 Mighty Ducks, then yeah, I'd probably watch that. But
I would never watch another Mighty Ducks movie due to the fact that I love the Mighty Ducks, and I feel like anything now or remade would just ruin everything I love about
Quack.
the Mighty Ducks. Yeah.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
You know what I used to watch? The cartoon Mighty Ducks. I had the cartoon movie.
I hated them. The hockey team. The freaking, yeah.
Yeah, they were the real ducks, and they were a hockey team, and they also fought in space and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't Huey, Dewey, and Louie on the team?
No.
Wasn't them like them as teenagers or some shit?
No. That's what people said, but it wasn't it. That was like one of those stupid like myths, like for like Ed, Ed and Eddie and shit like that. Those
Was
kind of
Launchpad in it? Launchpad's in every
Launchpad's
fucking
in
duck
every
movie.
duck thing because he's the duck. Oh man.
All right, we're rambling now. Let's
Yep. There you go.
go ahead
So-
and kick off mind trips so we can close this up.
All right. Theme
music.
Mind trips.
I like it.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Mind Trips with Deric the Jedi.
Oh, Andre.
And Jay.
Hi.
Hi, Derek.
High is right. High is right.
Today we're gonna be talking about what dead person, like famous person, you would want to like hang out with and stuff, and like do stuff with.
Reincarnated, not living dead.
Yeah, and they're not zombies.
Not hanging out with corpses.
Like brought back to life in their state
Yeah.
right before they died.
Yeah.
In that state though, yeah, because it can't be like.
Are they immortal?
No,
Or
they
can
have to
they
be. You
age?
can't be like hanging out with.
If you can hang out with them for a day.
20-year-old Frank Sinatra or
Just
something.
one day?
Yeah.
That changes everything I was thinking about earlier.
People, let me tell you about my
best
best
friend.
friend. One of those days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is just a montage of amazingness.
And then the guy fucks you over and shit. No, not really. No. It doesn't happen like that. But
It
I
is.
would hang out with Kurt Cobain. Because I love Nirvana. And I feel like he would be a real cool person to hang out with. I don't know.
In the day and age of recording everything, I think so because Kurt went through some crazy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd want to hang out with him so much in the end days.
No.
No, but I mean to have a recording of it though,
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
that would be awesome. What'd you do with him though?
I'd smoke weed with him.
So
And like I can like play a guitar with him and shit. That'd be cool.
get high and play guitar with Kurt Cobain on
Yeah,
it.
because I play guitar and stuff.
Just stoned all day playing guitar.
Oh man, wearing long sleeve striped shirts.
Eventually he'll ask me to like shoot up, and I'll be like, "No, Kurt, no, stop.
You wouldn't shoot up with Kurt Cobain one last time?
I don't want to do heroin."
Yeah, I mean like that sounds like an enigma, but it's really not because when it comes down to it, I don't know. I don't want to do heroin.
Oh god. I don't know, man. I don't know. The only downfall I can see is like he's gonna disappear and you're still gonna be sitting there addicted to heroin.
Exactly.
So that's the sad part by me. It's like
Come on, where the fuck is Kurt, man? He had like a lifetime supply.
That's some crazy shit, dude. Oh my goodness, high as the word.
nice.
You're up, Dre. You're up.
Me? Okay. Alright, so oh man, because this one's the whole planning of this has really made me jump around a little bit. But like earlier I had the assumption that the person would be alive and just be able to continue on with their life.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, cool, I'll do Chris Farley and not do drugs with him and just hang out with him. But now I would do Chris Farley and do a lot of fucking drugs with him. Like if I know that he's gonna go disappear again, like I was originally gonna try and keep him alive because I want Chris Farley to be alive. You guys all know that
Yeah.
I hate Kevin James and I feel like Chris Farley would, if he was alive, Kevin James wouldn't be real. So, that's how I feel. So I don't keep him alive. But if
Kevin James would just fade away like an old 80s like
exactly
He'd
ghost.
He'd be a UPS
yeah,
worker.
like King of Queens would have been the only thing he did, and then he would have disappeared.
Oh, he would have been just only on TV then.
Only on TV because Adam Sandler.
Because every time you tell me this, you say Kevin James wouldn't exist. So I always picture him like just fading away like an 80s ghost. Like, oh no, Chris Farley's back. But I'm glad you put it that way because I actually do like King of Queens.
King of Queens was awesome. I just feel like he didn't have to jump on the Adam Sandler boat.
I feel like he should have been able to do King of Queens more. I feel like they should have had like a 20-year contract. So he just does that and then he's too old to do anything else.
Yeah, and then he just chose. That's
Yeah,
what he should have done.
He did kind of go with Adam Sandler and that crew, didn't he?
Yeah, I hate that crew.
Yeah.
They're like
David Spade.
yeah.
That's like a dick.
They're like the actors that you really feel sorry for. Like you're not like mad that they're
David
Rob
Spade
Schneider.
is hungry sometimes.
Rob Schneider, dude. That's all I gotta say.
Rob Schneider.
David Spade is hungry sometimes.
He needs money.
Rob Schneider is the Jay of Seth Rogen's crew.
Yeah.
But Jay, I'd hang out with Jay. I wouldn't hang out with Rob Schneider. I wouldn't hang out with Rob Schneider if Rob Schneider paid me to hang out with him.
Either.
I like Seth Rogen's crew though. I
Seth
would hang out
Rogen's
with
cool.
them.
I'd hang out with I'd hang out with Jay Baruchel before I hung out with
Yeah.
I
Seth Rogen.
Jay Baruchel, awesome.
He's cool.
I'd hang out with Michael Cera before I hung out with any of them.
Oh, Michael Cera's
Go
awesome.
see it. I'm gonna say.
James Franco would be the last person I'd hang out with in that group.
My brother looks like James Franco. Everyone comments on
Oh my
that.
god, no.
People,
Like-
no, I don't think he looks like James Franco. Just everyone else thinks he looks like James Franco.
I'd hang out with Dave Franco before I hung out with James Franco. But yeah, okay.
Because I feel like James Franco would fucking hey, let's go.
He'd be a douche.
He'd tell you about James Franco.
Yeah.
Your whole day would be talking
I
about
feel
James
like
Franco.
he would just
Hey,
talk
remember
about
me in
himself.
Spider-Man? Right?
Yeah, fucking horrible. Stupid fucking asshole.
But I guess I should get to mine now. I mean,
Yeah.
we're trailing again.
We trailed super hardcore. Hang on, I forgot. I wasn't getting the detail about Chris Farley. We trailed.
Oh
so
yeah,
far.
go ahead. Talk,
Oh man, because we started talking about. Okay, so yeah, so I'd bring Chris Farley back, and then I'd make him reenact a bunch of SNL skits with me for a little bit while we're doing blow in a hotel room, a motel. Sorry, a motel. I want the room to be shitty.
Holiday Inn.
No, Holiday Inn's too nice for this. And me and Chris Farley are about to go ham.
Nights in.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Blow reenacting SNL skits, right? And then we're gonna get hookers and prostitutes, and then we're gonna drink a lot, and then we're gonna start smoking crack. I'm going all out with Chris Farley.
He's not gonna be the only one disappearing after that night.
I think I can make it through. That's what I'm saying though. I would go out.
Chris,
with
I don't think on my best day, if I wanted to, I could hang with Chris Farley.
No, it's almost impossible, but I would do it if I could, if I had the chance. Batman in tiny coat. Tiny coat. Alright, there you go. I'm done now. Jay, go ahead.
If you brought him back for a day, I think he'd be kind of pissed that you had a tiny coat waiting for him. Like, really? So I don't get to see my family at all? I just gotta sit here in this tiny coat?
I'd play David Spade and we do Black Sheep.
Wow.
Yes.
See, compared to everybody else's, mine's gonna sound shitty now, but because I am kind of a political junkie, I'd bring back Martin Luther King. I'd get high with him. I mean, he has this. That's part of the deal. You have to smoke, or I'll go get somebody else.
Do you smoke? Nope. Go back to being dead.
But just because I want to know the real story.
The real Martin Luther King.
I want to know the real story about everything. But I mean, if I had to pick one particular thing, because he was so tied into politics and the civil rights movement and everything, I want to know what his thoughts were. I want to know what it was like to be him, and I want him to know the current situation and hear his ideas about that.
Dude, this is awesome. What are you talking about?
This is amazing.
I'm dying from drugs and Derek's playing guitar. You're like learning shit to change the world, dude. That's awesome.
It won't change the world because nobody listens to a smart man, but just from my knowledge, I could die happy knowing like that is, I don't know, that's kind of worthwhile to me.
That's super cool. Damn.
That was inspiration.
With the weed thing, though, I think you might have better luck with Malcolm X. To be honest, he'd probably fucking smoke a blunt with you.
But see, the thing about Malcolm X, though, is that he was too radical for the time, so he didn't have the political ties that Martin Luther King did. Martin Luther King knew John F. Kennedy. He, knew Lyndon B. Johnson. He's had conversations in the White House.
Holy shit.
Damn.
So, because Malcolm X was just he seemed like an angry black man. And
Malcolm X was very radicalized, and therefore, it wasn't about working with people. It was about taking what you knew was duty, taking what was right instead of waiting for it to be given to you. Martin Luther King was more political.
Damn. His knowledge on
All right,
that.
let's climb out of this hole. I know, I got too deep on that
Oh,
one.
damn, that was... that makes me want to rethink my thing. I want to get high with Buddha now or some shit. I want to do so. Oh my god. Alright. So that was our show. That was a dope mind trip right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you made it to the end, it was worthwhile.
It was worthwhile. That was super. It's super. Alright, so this is episode 25, I think. Yeah, it was. Yeah, 25. Man, this feels good. I like it.
25.
Doing what we're doing.
Doing what we do.
25. Podcast.
All right. So, from the smoking table, I'm Dre.
I'm Jay.
I'm Deric the Jedi.
Stay high.
Stay high. Have a good night.
Stay high and stay fly.
Fly.